Welcome back. Look at this beautiful neighborhood. So Laura's at her third estate sale of the day, so she's getting pretty tired, but she couldn't pass up another great estate sale by Legacy Estate Sellers and Appraisals. They always do such a wonderful job. And I think she was just mystified by this gorgeous neighborhood. Actually, I went with her on Saturday morning to see what they had left just so I could see it. But she wanted to take you guys along. One of the things that she really likes to do, and so do I, we like to just show you what's out there to be had. And this sale had a lot of older things, a lot of really neat things. So come along with us, and hopefully you see some things you like.
So I thought these milk glass lamps were really beautiful, especially with the little flower trim on it.
And this Packard hood ornament from the 1940s was so nice. If I'd been there, that would have went home with us. But Laura told me later, she said, I know I should have got it, but I was so tired. And we were joking around earlier. We keep wanting to call it a Hewlett Packard, but it's a Packard.
And let's face it, that other estate sale got a lot of my money for the day. So by this time of the day, I pretty much spent the money I was going to spend.
So you only got to get the very best of things. But they did have a really lot of neat glassware. They had some Fire King and different things.
But then there was this gorgeous chip and dip bowl that Michael has, except for he's missing the bracket and the little bowl.
Yeah, and Laura called me, and I almost said, yeah, I get it. But one of the things that I enjoy doing is putting pieces together. So I've got the bowl, and it's in near perfect shape. Like Laura said, I just need the dip bowl and the bracket, and I'm going to hold out and find that.
So they had a lot of beautiful glassware at this estate sale, which I really liked. But then I found this, which I thought was Franciscan ware desert rose pattern teapot, but I wasn't really sure if it was. If not, it was a very close match.
Now, this set of melamine dishes that Laura found were really neat, really pretty color, definitely from the 60s, early 70s, but she couldn't find any kind of matches on it to see what it was or who it was made by. But we did find it pretty cool. So if any of you have any information on it, please comment, because we'd love to know more about it. And if there's anything that you see that we've not commented on, something that is really collectible or valuable, or something that you just like that we may have picked up or even overlooked, please comment and let us know so we can dig into it. But one thing I want to say, it's not happened very often, but here lately we've got a few kind of ugly comments. Guys, we absolutely are fine with criticism, but to be ugly about things, we don't really want to do that. That's hurtful. We're just out here trying to show you guys what we do and how much we enjoy it.
Okay, so for all the X-Files fans out there, this is one of those posters that hung in Mulder's office. I want to believe. I really love this, and I would have took it home, except for it had some water damage to it. But it was so cool to see that framed and know that that was from that show. I just thought it kind of went with the house, to be honest with you.
Really love this cherry antique bedroom suit. Absolutely gorgeous, and it was in great shape. I hope somebody got this for their home. I love to see furniture live on, especially such great pieces. So it's so easy to get tunnel vision when you're out shopping, and we even get comments, why didn't you guys slow down, or why didn't you get that? Like you guys just saw that paper reamer back there. We totally need that for when we ship the pieces that we sell, but it was one of those things, sometimes you overlook things. And we notice them when we go back and watch the videos. We were like, dang, I don't even remember seeing that.
So this little Thread-O-Matic was still in the original box, and it helps you thread a needle. And I thought this was so neat, because if you've ever tried to thread a needle on some of those little eyes that are so small, this would have been perfect for that. But I just didn't want to pay the full $30 that it was, so I passed. But I did, however, pick up these gorgeous vintage Christmas ornaments. And they were 35% off. So I went ahead and picked those up for that future tree I'd love to have.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, that future tree. Laura's looking for the old aluminum tree, especially the pink one. So she's buying the ornaments. She's getting all the stuff. Maybe she's putting the horse before the cart, but she'll be ready when we do find it.
That's exactly right.
This Sunbeam Art Deco T9 toaster was quite a beauty.
So I kind of thought that silver thing looked like a flying saucer.
I don't know what it is about legacy sales, but they've always got this kind of extraterrestrial or supernatural,
paranormal kind of
thing paranormal
going on,
vibe.
You know?
Well, wait till you see where we go in a minute. But check out this absolutely beautiful old Japanese game. Now that's something I truly would have loved to have had if we'd had space for it. It's so neat. So we were just joking around about the paranormal. If you guys have watched our creepy doll, which was another legacy sale.
And if you hadn't seen it, definitely check it out.
Yeah. So we're going up to the creepy attic. It's kind of amazing. I mean, this attic is super old and in really rough shape, but the house itself was gorgeous.
And you would have never thought that this house had an attic like this, looking at it from the outside.
But after seeing it and stepping back, it totally does make sense that it would.
But first, I'm the only one up here, because I don't think anyone wanted to brave it. But once they saw I didn't come right back down, I think they all decided I'm going to go check it out, too.
And if you guys will listen in a minute, you'll hear the floor squeaking. It's almost scary thinking you might fall. But check out this Tupperware.
I really love the vintage Tupperware, but I didn't see the lids. And then after watching this video, see them over there in the corner by the window? Yeah, I totally missed those.
Just like I told you, you get tunnel vision, and a lot of times you don't see things until after you go back and look at the video. But check out this doll. This is the neatest doll. It's a double-headed doll. It's
Little Red Riding Hood and Granny.
Isn't that neat?
And yeah, maybe the big bad wolf was there somewhere. Unfortunately, a lot of the glassware up in the attic was chipped or broken or had little flea bites in it, and I just didn't want anything broken. But however, I did find, and you'll see here in a minute, a clear Fire King little refrigerator dish. And for $3, it was pretty much make an offer of anything up in the attic. And I offered $3 and they went ahead and took it. But they did have some neat trunks up there that I would have liked to have had. I just didn't have any room for it. But if you were looking for an old trunk, they at least had 3 or 4 of them in this attic.
Now, I will say that Laura doesn't generally buy clear glassware. She likes the Jadeites, the Delphite. But this had a really beautiful pattern. And she said she was actually going to keep this and actually utilize it. So it's great that it gets to live on.
Container for that. Make sure the lid's not broken.
She's cute. You don't.
I hope you guys heard that in the background. Enter at your own risk. And you could hear the floor creaking. Something I want to know is what's behind that door that's got all the police tape on it.
I think that's probably where you could find Mulder and Scully, or maybe some aliens.
Maybe so.
We're not sure where we're going. Excuse us.
Just around that corner and up the stairs.